What is Baumols cost disease and how does it drive services inflation? Imagine paying more for a concert ticket today than you would have 100 years ago, even though the performance hasn't changed much. That's a clue to a fascinating economic idea called Baumols cost disease. This concept explains why prices in certain services keep rising faster than prices for goods. It all comes down to how wages and productivity grow in different sectors of the economy. In sectors like manufacturing or technology, productivity improves steadily. For example, factories can produce more electronics in less time, which helps keep prices down. Wages in these sectors can rise because workers are more productive, and companies make more profit without raising prices too much. But in labor-intensive services like healthcare, education, or live entertainment, productivity doesn't increase much. The same number of workers and the same amount of time are needed to deliver these services today as they were decades ago. Now, because wages tend to rise across the economy based on productivity gains in the most efficient sectors, wages in low productivity sectors also go up. But since these sectors can't produce more output with the same effort, they have to raise their prices to cover higher wages. This is where Baumols cost disease kicks in. It causes the costs of services that relying heavily on human labor to grow faster than the costs of goods that benefit from technological improvements. Think about a live concert. The number of musicians and the time needed to perform haven't changed much over centuries. But musicians' wages have increased because wages in other sectors have gone up. The concert ticket price must rise to pay the musicians fairly, even though the performance itself hasn't become more expensive to produce. Similarly, healthcare costs rise because doctors and nurses need to be paid more, but the process of delivering care remains largely the same. This phenomenon explains why services inflation is often faster than inflation in goods. As wages increase in the economy, service providers must raise their prices to stay afloat. Governments and organizations face higher costs for essential services like education and healthcare, which can strain budgets even if the quality or quantity of services doesn't change. Some try to counteract this by turning services into products through automation or technology. For example, recorded music replaces live performances, or telemedicine reduces the need for in-person visits. But many services, especially those involving personal interaction, can't be fully automated or made more efficient without losing their core value. So, Baumols cost disease is a key reason why services tend to experience persistent inflation. It reflects the fundamental difference in how productivity grows in different parts of the economy. This difference makes services more expensive over time, and understanding this helps explain why controlling inflation in the service sector can be particularly tricky.